Have you ever planned and failed? Every time you're either behind schedule or you're ahead of schedule, or you're accurate by 1 degree and inaccurate by another, or it's just something, or you planned well but the weather somehow came through and ruined everything you planned. Whatever it was. The man at the pool of Bethesda had a plan. What was the plan? When they brought the sick, the lame, the blind, Bible says there was an angel that came down at a certain time in the pool and stirred up the water. And while the waters were stirring, once a man fell in, the Bible says they were made well. So coming to that well, he had a plan. He had a very clear plan. And the plan is, the moment the waters stir, jump in, brother. First year, he's sitting at the well. And perhaps, just hypothetical, I love imagining things. He says, I'm hungry. Let me go buy some bread. He excuses himself. And while he's buying bread, the waters stir. His friend Jackson was waiting. Jackson and Theophilus and Anita fall in, boo, and they get healed. And then he comes crawling, probably dragging himself because there are no wheelchairs. By the time he comes to the well, the waters are still. Jackson is celebrating. Theophilus is celebrating. Anita is celebrating. Oh, what a sad day. Till next year. Okay. And then another year comes. Then he waits. About this time should be coming. Waits over. In fact, he does overnight on the pool. Nothing happens. And he says, let me go to the restroom. He goes to the restroom. As he's going to the restroom, the waters, 38 years. The plans are failing. Something ruined this gentleman's plan. Jesus walks to this man and he asks him, do you want to be made whole? Do you want to be made whole? The man goes back to his plan. I have no man to put me into the pool when the water is. Are you seeing the problem? Are you seeing the problem? This thing coming is not according to his plan. The method God is going to use doesn't even require this man's preparation. Do you want to be made whole? And somebody said, I have nobody to throw me in the water. Okay, probably let me put it in present day. Do you want to get a visa? Then somebody says, I don't have a bank account. And it's one of the core requirements of applying for an American visa. Do you want a visa? And somebody says, no, I want, but I don't have a passport. Are you following what I'm saying? Do you want to get married? I'm 54, I have 5 children. I'm past that because I'd planned to get married at 25, and you know what happens? Richard Kemps broke my heart and I moved on. My plan failed. Do you want to get married? And the problem is I'm barren if somebody buries me and then I don't have to. So I plan to first go for an operation and then make sure that they, operate everything that is for part. And then once they put these things back together, then I will get married. Everything must work under your plan. You're a stickler of planning. If it doesn't agree with your budget, do you want to buy a brand new Mercedes-Benz? And then somebody tells you, I would love to, but you see, I have a debt with this bank, and then I have a mortgage on a house, but the other debt was for my school fees. So there's also a mortgage on the bank. They just topped it up just a couple of weeks ago. So nothing nothing can really provide for that car. Do you want a Mercedes Benz? You see, okay, like I'm planning to first build a house. Then after building a house, I also build a house for my auntie and my grandmother. Do you want because God can give you all. He can give you that house and that car and the house you want to build for your auntie. But you have a plan. You have a plan. And it's a good thing to have a plan. But the God I'm talking about has a deliberate heart to create out of your effort and plan.